Hello guys, so this should be my second post. I don't know if my first one's still showing, but me and my band were working on a black metal album. One of my bands, not Chop Domes. Only the TikTok people know about that band. Well, I mean, I might show the song that we've been working on too, low key, for that band. But the Prophecy of a Dead Prophet, probably gonna change the prophecy to something else because it sounds. I like the name, but but it sounds a little weird, right? But I want to talk about what this album's gonna be about and shit, because I think it has a pretty cool idea, and then I want to show. It's either gonna be track 2 or 3, but it's like the first song we started working on. And this song is called As the Rain Falls. We're thinking that might be what the album's also named after, because it's a pretty cool name, you know. But also, before I get into that too, I want to specify this band isn't a black metal band. We're not labeling ourselves to a specific genre. We want to make shit like Slipknot, fucking Little Darky, Linkin Park, like just like a whole mix of shit, you know. But we're starting with a black metal album, you know. Honestly, a little funny, but the first song. Not the first song, but the song I've been working on for the guitar part, and I showed him. He said like, oh, it's kind of giving black metal vibes, so that's what we're going for. But this album is basically about something happening to someone. We haven't came up with that something yet, but for their mental health, their mental health starts deteriorating, and that's like the whole album. It's from someone that's like okay, but something bad happening to going batshit insane near the end, and you know, mental health is a serious issue, and the bassist and me both think that like where we want it to like end is where we possibly like what possibly could have happened to us if we went down a wrong path. Um, you know, because we both had pretty crazy pasts and shit, you know. But yeah, now that I have a little bit of an explanation of what the album's gonna be about, I think it's time to show y'all. I haven't tried playing this song standing up, so I think I'm about to. 3, 2. Okay, so that's the song by me and fucking Prophecy of a Dead Prophet, subject to change with the name. Actually, I don't even know if he remembers that we chose that name, so it might not even be that in the end. But I want to show the song by Chop Domes that we've been writing. This next song is about racist friends. You know, you have a friend and then they end up becoming racist and they're a piece of shit. So you end up wanting to cut them out and all of their friends because you're tired of hearing them and shit like that, and just hearing all their racist shit, you know, just about that. Or at least that's like the original idea. I don't know if that's still what it's going to be about, because there's like been a lot going on with the person that's been doing primarily of the writing in this band. And you know, it might change, and honestly I'm okay with that. So yeah, okay. There we go, and that's the song by Chop Domes, the guitar part. Yeah. I think I want to start making weekly videos on YouTube and stuff, because I post a lot on TikTok. But I think the more social media I'm posting could be a good idea to, you know, that I believe that was the full song. That song's more of a post-hardcore song, but yeah, it's the same with that band, by the way. We're not labeling ourselves by a genre. We're just trying to make whatever. Like we were talking about making a few death metal songs and shit like that, and like classic like death metal inspired. You know, not you know, cause like philosophical death metal. You know, not like just brutal, like just to be brutal and shit like that. but like shit that actually has like that's okay. Well, even that is meaningful in some people's ways, but like stuff that's meaningful to us, you know. So yeah, this is Ratley's music. Pedaddle skedaddle.